Nancy Spungen's name is inextricably linked with Sid Vicious and the tragedy that engulfed them both. But before she became the infamous girlfriend of the Sex Pistols' bassist, Nancy was already a notable and controversial presence in the New York punk underground. Fierce, provocative, and deeply troubled, she didn't just follow the scene, she stirred it up. Her life was a chaotic collision of rebellion, addiction, and raw emotion. And while her name has often been vilified in punk history, the real story of Nancy Spungen is far more complex. Born in 1958 in Philadelphia, Nancy was a high-strung, hyper-intelligent child. Diagnosed early with mental health challenges, she was expelled from school after school, eventually attending college at just 16 before dropping out. By the age of 17, she had gravitated to New York City, drawn to its energy, its grit, and the pulsing heart of the punk rock revolution. She quickly became a fixture at CBGB and Max's Kansas City, two of the scene's most legendary venues. Nancy didn't fit the typical image of a groupie. She wasn't there for adoration or glamour. She was there to connect, to shock, to belong. Her brash attitude, bleach blonde hair, and fearless presence made her both magnetic and divisive. She reportedly had flings or close ties with members of the New York Dolls, the Heartbreakers, and other acts central to punk's birth. To some, she was a muse. To others, a menace. But no one could ignore her. In 1977, she followed the rising punk wave to London, where she met Sid Vicious. Their connection was immediate and intense, spiraling into a notorious relationship, fueled by heroin, codependence, and volatility. As the Sex Pistols flamed out in a blaze of chaos, Nancy and Sid became symbols of punk's darkest impulses, young, reckless, and doomed. Their infamy reached its peak on October 12, 1978, when Nancy was found stabbed to death in the bathroom of their room at the Chelsea Hotel in New York. Sid was charged with her murder, though he died of a heroin overdose 4 months later before the case went to trial. The mystery of what happened that night still sparks speculation, with theories ranging from self-inflicted wounds to an unknown intruder. Whatever the truth, the damage was done, and Nancy was cast forever as punk's most tragic figure. In the aftermath, Nancy Spungen became a cautionary tale, often blamed for Sid's downfall, and depicted in media as unstable and destructive, but others have pushed back against that one-note portrayal. In books, interviews, and retrospectives, people who knew her describe a young woman who was deeply wounded, desperately seeking love and meaning in a world that rarely gave her either. Her story is also a grim reflection of how the punk scene, raw, beautiful, and brutal, often consumed the very people it attracted. Nancy Spungen didn't ask to be a martyr or a villain. She wanted to be seen, heard, and loved on her own terms. While her life was short, her impact on music culture was undeniable. She became a symbol of punk's untamed edge, its vulnerability, and its capacity for both creation and destruction. In the noise of history, Nancy's voice was never easy to hear, but it still echoes.